Dire team pick.
Welcome back, everybody, to the MDL, the MarsTV Winter Dota League. We are at the LAN final now in the group stage action, and we're getting ready to hop into heat number 4. It's Mineski versus Secret. I'm here. I'm joined by Parker as we bring you the English cast here on Azubu. Anyways,
I like your new haircut.
Thank you. I like your new haircut. You look great. So, Mineski, I'll be honest with you, haven't really watched a lick of what Mineski has been up to since Frankfurt. Is there anything I should know going into this?
Are they the same team? Husker got removed, and that kind of like removed Mineski from the game. So
6-6 and Mineski are not really meshing so well.
Not so good right now. They're 0-4 at MDL so far. They've lost all their games, including a loss to Complexity, which is kind of noteworthy because that's like the easiest game for them, because the other teams in their group is Team Secret, Team LGD, and Team
eHome.
eHome, yeah. So if you're losing to Complexity, you're in a lot of trouble. But Secret themselves, they've drawn all 3 of their matches. I don't think Secret's been playing very well lately.
Yeah, and because Complexity got 2-0 win, they're suddenly at the top of the group, or they were. So anyways, we do have a draft. Okay. Let's get into it. So I know the producer back there is waiting for me to say those words, so you could do something like this.
Seems good.
So I know, and as I was alluding to when we were talking about Mineski at the start, it felt like that would have been the general impression from most people is, Huskar's not a thing anymore. What the hell are Mineski going to do? So I'm very excited to see if what they're going to do without Huskar, and let alone if their type of playstyle, which we know to be pretty damn ruthless, even works well with this meta. Because I'm looking at a meta where you're seeing lone druids and chens and a lot of meticulous scientific technology heroes here. I'm not saying that Mineski don't have that capability, but it's just, they're like, I want my boxing gloves and I want to hit the bag.
Yeah, they're going to fight. I mean, Stalker can fit that role. Like,
oh, sure.
They're going to take... They should take a page from eHome's book. Get these fighting heroes and 5-man push. Try and play this style where you just get up in your opponent's face. So I don't think they're going to adopt like what we saw, like more alliance type play style from Starlight, where it's like, we'll get our farm and then we'll push later. They're going to want to just go right at Team Secret.
Earlier today, in the first game of Secret vs. eHome, we got to see the Weehaw mid lane Earth Spirit. Only bringing it up because Earth Spirit has been ignored up to this point. And in that same game, Secret still ran a lone druid on Misery in the off lane, so still plausible at this point. We're also going to see the infamous Puppy Chen. But Mineski, pulling out the Zeus now. Coming into this, I was watching a lot of China qualifiers. Those guys love Zeus, but they love the support Zeus still. So I've been really excited to see the, like, what I felt was more Western traditional mid lane core Zeus against the Chinese support Zeus. And I wager Mineski are mid lane Zeus players. I have no idea where the hell this is going. This could end up into like a crazy global strat for all I know. Darkness and Zeus ultis, and then, I don't know, like Nature's Prof, Spectre, AA.
I once fancied myself kind of aficionado on SEA/China Dota, and
now
no longer SEA Dota, no longer China Dota, no longer even 6.86 Dota. I don't know very much.
I think you watch tennis now.
Yeah.
You don't even Dota anymore. You're a tennis aficionado. I don't even know how that works.
Yeah, you know, I was doing the observing for the last series, and there's the 2 PCs, the one on the right with like basically a second monitor. I just set the tennis up, watching the Australian Open. It was some good fun. It's kind of hard. It's actually really hard to watch multiple things at once when you're observing, because you can't look away even for seconds.
No,
like it actually requires 100% focus. Unlike casting,
do you think it's harder to do the obs thing like that when you know that like it's all you gotta do, or do you think it's easier when you're casting and obsing and maybe it's like second nature?
It's definitely easier for me to obs when I'm not casting.
Yeah.
I feel like from my point of view, like I feel like I have to focus so much on obsing that I can't think about what I'm trying to say.
Hey, you want to ride a unicycle and juggle at the same time? Yeah, there's some people out there who can do it, but it's overall pretty hard.
I know some of the play-by-play casters like Toby LD, they like doing their own camera.
Yeah,
they kind of adds to the flow of the game for their casting. For me, it's not really my style, I guess.
Not everyone could be a world-class Wepos and Scriff and then some pimp guy, but
he's alright.
So when'd you know it? Earth Spirit, 3rd pick.
Oh, great.
Up until MDL, like I remember when the first first time Secret picked up Earth Spirit, I was instantly giddy because it was going to be the Weehaw Earth Spirit because he fiended Earth Spirit with Mio back in the day, like maybe even before Balkan Bears, maybe around that time. But they gave it to Pi and they did it the traditional, or what became the traditional 4-position support. So I am curious if it's going to be core or not. If Mineski even had the opportunity to scout Secret's last series or not, how they want to deal with it.
Yep.
It's all about you go all in, you take advantage of that early window of Earth Spirit, and then you just hope you can hand it off to a late game Envy hero. So I like the way Secret though can be flexible.
Yeah, they haven't got Pi's hero yet, but I feel Earth Spirit as a support with Chen, you don't really have a good.
No.
You have no good support for Spectre. Like, how's Spectre farming in lane when you've got Earth Spirit and Chen? So this this needs to be an Earth Spirit mid, I think.
Yeah, the only team to run it, Earth Spirit mid. So
yeah,
and it's Spectre again.
It's the same draft, yeah. Low Druid again. It's everything the same. Did they have in that game?
They did not have
They
Chen,
had
though.
Puppy
They had
on.
what did they have Puppy on? I totally forgot actually. No, Naga was game 2.
Dire team pick.
I don't know.
You sure it wasn't? I don't know. I'm gotta be
Pretty sure
just
it
blur
was
together.
Chen.
I'm not thinking it was.
But so okay, how do you stop the Earth Spirit mid lane?
You just treat it like that you send a hero mid that's going to win the lane.
Yeah.
Like they had 30
did.
CS on OD, was it?
Yeah.
Against like Earth Spirit with 7 CS. I was just like, okay, this is going great. Earth Spirit mid is not a thing, and then.
But then he got level
later.
6. Yeah, and he took that business bottom. The same thing has to happen. Like if you're not doing something with that level 6, then you're not going to be relevant anymore. So I'm curious to see what Mineski are going to be doing about it. Their last grab here, another game where we're going to see a Slark played. So a lot of nighttime synergy here. Not only is the color scheme working fabulously here for Mineski, on top of the darkness you get the extra vision from your Slardars and your Slarks, and it's a great theme overall here coming up from Mineski. I do applaud it.
But their vision game is just insane, and then
yeah,
the one here that can benefit from that, Disruptor. You glimpse him back, you catch him, you pick him off. It's like the perfect support to have when you've got this huge vision advantage.
He's very good against Earth Spirit, I'll tell you what. You roll away and next thing you're back. And you're inside a stack storm, so you're not doing anything. It totally sucks. I think the only counter that's like the worst thing to go against as an Earth Spirit is a Silencer. And I remember in the last time Secret pulled out the Earth Spirit, they actually banned the Silencer. I actually don't remember if they banned it here or not, but that could be something that would definitely shut down the Earth Spirit very hard.
I was gonna ask what Mineski are gonna do, and it looks like they just kind of want to fight a bit, like kind of similar to what we saw Ehome do with the Slack, probably a bit less farming.
Want to fight a bit?
Yeah.
I mean, Ben was pretty damn hard.
Let's hope it's not a fat
Yeah.
Slack, but I mean, I imagine you've got a Bruce who isn't like a great catching hero. Slack.
We got to see Kaka. Now we got Cuckoo. Kaka Cuckoo here.
His Southeast Asian brother.
Here we go, folks. Game number 1 of this 2-game series here, or phase 4. Very important match, especially for Mineski, who are really down right now. They need to get a win. And Secret, who have been drawing their series up to their point. This is their 3rd series now, and you do not want to be in a position where you've already played 3 full series and you only somehow have 3 points. And you're definitely not getting the top. So this should be a 2-0. I'm sure most people anticipate a 2-0 here. Look at this. Mineski already. 5-man smoke. Secret say, I'm going to pause and
20 seconds.
Stream snipe this real quick.
That's 20 seconds is what it takes. So that's like the delay on the stream right now.
I don't even see an opportunity there, which is interesting because I can understand maybe where Mineski are coming from. Maybe you anticipate Secret might be at the wood. I mean, you have a Chen, so
yeah, I want to just try and shut down some of Chen's jungle, but it's gotten so hard to do that with the new big camp up top. I think last time he played the Chen, that was his first creep grab, was from that camp by the secret shop.
Thank you, Frog.
Mm-hmm.
Ryu? Jigo?
Well, I wasn't lying about 20 seconds. Eternal Envy, a man of his word.
He's a fast peer, that's for sure. Here comes Mineski now. They're doing their trailblazing 5-man smoke. Hoping to find someone here, but they're not. The Wee Frog. I didn't notice he had Frog in the back part of his name. He knew he was going to be playing Our Spirit here.
Yeah. He's ready to play all the Elves Frog heroes. Throw in some OD. What are the other ones right now? Invoker's not really. He's always been a hero.
Death Prophet is falling off.
The Soul Siphon, like you see Soul Siphon like on 3 heroes at once.
The Soul Siphon, I imagine, is like the tongue of Ice Rock.
Okay.
Look at that early ward. Woo. Very deep for this.
Ooh, yeah.
So,
That's...
intel for Chen to see where he's coming from, what the hell he's up to. But as you said, more options have opened up for Chen. Have we seen a big impact at all with the nerf they did give back to Chen, saying you're no longer going to get the reduced cooldown?
I don't know the stats on Chen this tournament, but I mean he was like the best hero before the nerf, as far as like win rate based on like the teams playing him.
Yeah, we didn't even see him like once in the China qualifier.
I think a lot of the teams just don't have Chen players is probably part of it.
I thought Chuan played some Chen, right?
Oh, he used to be like one of the big kind of jungle players, but he hasn't been for a while now.
He's all Rubik now. So
yeah,
we've been seeing a lot of from him.
He's been playing like more kind of greedy farming supports a lot of the time.
Alright, so this is looking like pretty much a carbon copy game plan for Secret. From what on game number 1 against eHome, we may drop this lane as far as CS and farm goes, but he's in it for the free and easy XP. I mean, nowadays it's actually even easier to roll with the core Earth Spirit to the mid lane than it is off lane, with all these new shenanigans and stuff that have been happening to off laners.
Yeah, and this will be a much easier mid for him than the OD game. He won't get completely demolished.
He might even have kill opportunity here. This Zeus oversteps his boundaries once he gets, let's say, one of each skill. You're going to roll forward. It automatically puts you on the exact opposite side of your opponent for an easy kickback under the tower.
Yeah.
And this guy's pulled it off many times, let me tell you what.
You haven't... I doubt any of these mid plays being versing Earth Spirit mid in quite some time. It was Scat who told me, because he's like, oh, we was telling me at Starlight that he's going to be playing a new mid hero during this event. I wonder if he was talking about Earth Spirit.
Probably
that
was.
Is, at this point, no one was expecting Earth Spirit to be played mid, and here we go.
I'm happy to see him playing him. He's in the upper, like him, Jarex, they're the best in the game right now. Look at this shockwave action coming out. And
why do you stop for that? He's dead to another shockwave, I think. 125 damage?
Boom!
Oh.
Puppy picks up your first blood.
That CS, I think, just got him killed. I don't know if it was... Next rolling boulder he may have been called, but you don't go for that CS.
Love to see the stat out there on how many times Puppy's got first blood with Chen, man. I'm sure we've been seeing that all through Dota history. Big grab for him once more. We'll take down the Zeus, and what should be a lane where Earth Spirit is probably not going to get the upper hand. Now he's got a kill on the side. He's got to have the XP on the side. He goes with the double level into Q, so he's going more hefty in the damage department, it looks like. That all don't matter for now. And, well, got that illusion. Pull up a zone casual harassment, and Jesse Vash is going to be able to leech some sweet XP. They've rolled with this dual lane now. We're still waiting for his Nightfall. How crucial is it, do you think, this Night Stalker goes out and meets your traditional Night Stalker quota of, you know, slaying some body here?
It's not hugely important. Like, most of his core heroes from the first nighttime phase aren't going to be looking to fight. Slardar's not really that ready. Slack's farming in the early game. Zeus, same thing, so... The game plan won't change drastically suddenly because it's nighttime. It's kind of like now, he's coming into the enemy jungle, he's just trying to get scouting vision, and it's going to be the same. He'll do the same thing at nighttime, just he'll be better at it. So I don't think there's a huge amount of pressure on Vash come first nighttime. Second nighttime, it gets a lot more important for them now.
As we see 15 and 3 CS. This is so much better than the last time he played it in the mid lane. This is going to be scary.
With the first blood experience, like, that's a very fast level. Zeus is what, like a short kill as an Earth Spirit?
Yeah, there's no stopping. Bolt me all you want. He's gonna take a lot of bursty damage, but you got the silence, so.
Your is what, to TP out, I guess, if he's already used his boulder smash.
Just depends how much he can read the situation and be efficient. I mean, if you just simply roll in with the silence, drop the magnetize, let's say, you probably might not even need the stun.
You can save it for the TP out.
Yep. So, we'll see. It's going to be scary. He'll get it in good time. And Puppy's here, in spirit at least, with the Mighty Satyr as he continues to harass it about. Wee Frog here is first Nightfall comes out. Grab up the rune bottom lane. Want to keep a sharp eye on where this Night Stalker is going to run about. Looks like for now hanging in the top or the bottom lane. We haven't really paid too much attention to the top lane here. As Jesse Vash wants to pay attention to it. He's got a haste.
Aggressive use of that haste rune.
Get over here. He's moving it. He's not getting the root. He wants it bad. And he sees the TP. He's like, I gotta get the hell out of here. Ooh, I love the kick, but it is a miss.
That's always going to be one which should get dodged there. So nicely played by Jay to get away from it.
That's a Mineski-like play right there. I like that. It's very thirsty.
Yeah, well, he ran right past the ward, unfortunately for him. Otherwise, Lone Druid may have stayed somewhat aggressive, but looking to get active on the map. Didn't lose out too much. Oh, okay. Oh, he's going to lose out a bit.
Oh, we got the pull right now. He could definitely get it.
Even
easy.
holds on. And gets level 6 already, 5 minutes in.
Oh,
Who's going to be the first victim?
Only really needs one more stun, and everyone's dead for show.
Zeus can't come back to mid. This is where, like, Mineski have got fighting heroes, but it's also low on the greedy side because they're going to find a kill bottom. But like, Zeus needs to keep on farming. Slark needs to farm throughout the early game. They've got a mid and a safe node. Neither of them really creates much space for the team.
That's just class high, you know, it's the early game. He's got to hand one over at some point. And Shockwave again, man. Mineski just really not feeling the state right now.
Oh, Zeus actually went back mid. That's going to be a ballsy call from him.
He's doesn't really have the mana, but he has the wand, so he can just pop his wand and do work right now. He could kill him. If Zeus is ever away from the tier 1, dead for sure.
Yeah.
Treads.
He's thinking,
goodness.
Who can TP it? He did this last time. He went for a very tanky build with Treads, Wand, the Veil.
Yeah, this was like old build. Like this was like what you'd rolled with in the off lane, you know, as well a bit. No one was really doing the arcane thing. You were just like, I'd rather hit faster, hit a bit harder, and take advantage of already the strength gain that he has, and just be a real big tonk. Especially when no one else in the game might have 1,000 life. Why not? Okay, bottom lane. Early Void slow.
Oh, TP from Earth Spirit.
They already forced out Envy from the lane, and hello, 2-man stun, 2-man silent, rolling boulder in, double magnetized, leading to a double kill, I'm sure. Hello, how you going? Yeah. Mighty Earth Spirit's here. Refreshes it, dead for sure, but he wants to secure it. Drops an extra stone, just be safe. Even gets the XP leech off of it.
That like played into his head so well. Mineski were playing around, like, waiting for him to go on the Zeus. Disruptor was there, they were trying to make sure they secure the rune. They're like, okay, we know what you're doing. You're looking to kill our Zeus, we'll make sure it doesn't happen. And that opportunity at bottom lane is just like the perfect excuse for him just to leave mid where he's not killing Zeus.
Yep. And this means he'll be able to he might even just go the Veil again. That means you're really snowballing, so we'll have to see. I mean, at that point, you're looking at a Disruptor Zeus that are not even going to be able to hold a candle to him. So the Slark needs to make chase. Night Stalker not really getting a lot done in that first night. And we know Slardar is eventually going to have to probably be the lone initiator for this team. I don't, foresee until the Slark gets like a Shadow Blade, let's say, or Disruptor setting something up. It's going to be a while here for Mineski to be able to go more on the assertive.
A lot resting on the Slider Blink and what he can do with it. He's not necessarily going to get it at an amazing time.
Magnetized in 3, and anyone who shows bottom is in trouble.
Yeah. And they want to keep killing. They realize Slider's maybe getting a bit more than you'd hope for out of the offlane, so you kill him, you slow down that blink, which is just so important.
Roll. They have Haunt, they won't need it. Hell, I don't even think you need the Magnetize for that one, but they get that and the Shockwave.
He's just so good. He's never going to miss that combo. If he hits the stun, that is.
Yeah.
You can dodge the stun, but if you get hit by the stun, the combo's going to land.
Up and down, Pi goes for the pull, but look at this. Raging Potato.
Oh, here comes our Spirit.
And they got the wand pop. Another stone flying out from the dark, and that means trouble's here. He's going to look to cut him off. Jesse Vash looks to go the other way. He wants Pi, but does not want to bother going to the trees. And here comes Wee. He might play with his food even.
Oh, Spectre got the Zeus. That was a solo kill too.
Got it. Pull.
Oh.
Spectre got the Zeus.
I was like, wait. Spectre used Home, didn't come in for the Night Stalker kill because he found a better kill. Oh man.
This is probably going to be a swift game #1. I'm telling you right.
Yeah. Suddenly your Slardar's not getting a blink anytime soon. Your Slark's still free farming, but everything else is falling apart.
Give the crush. Pi off. He's level 6 now.
Already.
Yeah, he got that mid lane solo farm while Wee's like going on the move. Wee's like moving around now.
I mean, practically his mech already. It's another like 600 gold, 600 gold. Everything going right for Team Secret. The Hand of God just got used there, I think, helping out with that fight. And oh, by the way, there's a Misery farming Lone Druid, 27 CS.
That's the thing. Even with the first game, it's like, oh, Weed's created so much space to hand it off to Envy in the late game as a Spectre, because Spectre's the best late gamer ever. And oh, by the way, they have a Lone Druid too. How's that? And this Lone Druid's double kill.
Crush, he doesn't even get up he just doesn't get the ulti off.
We get the kill, and he's like, thanks for sending me back to mid.
Oh, that lift into 2-hero crush into the Earth Spirit stun, that was just brutal. Okay, so now even the Slack's not doing well. Like, I think you have the top farmer.
Triple Satyr. You didn't like the shockwave before. Get ready for the triple. It's the Powerball strat. Boom. And he has a tomato creep in there.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Gotta have your veggies.
Puppy have a good time this game. Oh yeah. Well, this is Mineski probably feeling a little morally broken at this point.
Yeah, and it's hard when you've just lost 4 games in a row and you're just gonna go right. The entire group stage is played today, so the teams getting knocked out are likely to be teams that just have like you get off to a bad start and you just snowballs out of control. I think Team Spirit in the other group, I'm not sure if they're guaranteed knocked out. There was some issue where I think they lost game 1 to Vici. Game 2 they were maybe gonna forfeit because it didn't matter, so they may already be knocked out from group A.
Really? Man.
Could be a quick exit for them, and similar story for Mineski if they can't turn things around.
Well, that's a minus right there. Picked up for Mr. Misery. So only flaunting off more of the farm that Secret have obtained. The shockwaves don't stop here in the bottom lane. A rotation in. Mineski may be looking to kind of move up a fight. We have yet to see Zeus take advantage of the T-Gods yet, but there really has not been an opportunity presented. I mean, who's going to lead off the party, you know? Get these shockwaves out of here, man. He's just clearing out the whole wave. It's never going to relieve the pressure from the... Oh, hey, Centaur now.
He's lost 2 of his shockwave buddies.
I like how he's like, use your last spell, and I'll end your life.
I guess the fun does stop in the bottom lane. But he's not having any fun. He's blink halfway there, but that second half is going to be the struggle for him.
Yeah, but it's like, oh, I'm going to blink crush, and then they're going to mech. And that's a dead Zeus. Yep. Oh, when he gets the follow-up magnetize, they're going to go for both.
Yep.
And that's an Urn, that's a remagnetize, he's dead too. Kick it, style.
He shoots,
boom.
scores.
EOTK. Picking up that one. Killing spree.
And, oh, hey, Disrupt, you have mid? Sure. We'll get you as well.
Now, this is where it sucks to not have a lot of mana or but he still has play.
Not onto Disruptor at least.
And he has the wand? Oh, he's good.
Send back.
And, more tower damage?
Perfectly. It was, well, slightly off with it. Disruptor could have maybe hit a perfect glimpse timing there, but unfortunately not the case. And, oh, by the way, they do end up getting Disruptor. 13-1. This is a secret stomp. Might get envy, though. Okay. Might get envy. Yeah, he can't TP out.
Whee! He buys out, though. He's got his Yasha already complete. He's fine. Misery says, thanks for drawing away. I'll just farm it up here. And then when the camera pans to Misery, it's just like, oh, and they have a lone druid who is not even involved in anything ever.
That's where you're just thinking space created. Anytime someone does secret dies, space created, guys. We have a lone druid.
It's like, this is the best role in hero I've ever gotten. I don't have to worry about anything. Just play in the lane.
Dude, that's at the Admiral Bulldog role. Your team just plays 4v5 for the early game, and then suddenly you come out with a Midas Radiance 20 minutes in, and the game's in the bag.
Now we have a mech on the Chen. So you got Hand of God and mech. Any sort of, even if this Slaughter gets a Blink Dagger, he'll Blink Crush, Zeus ulti, and all of a sudden Secret's like ult 1, ult 2, or heal 1, heal 2, and we're ready to fight.
Yep. I haven't taken any towers yet, but for Secret that's just a big deal. Like, they go great into the late game. This Spirit Spectre duo just finds pickoffs anytime they have Horn up. And that's something which reminds me a lot of what Alliance did, the Batrider plus Spectre, just using the ultis to find pickups. Like, you find a lasso, then you haunt in.
Heartbreaking. Jesse trying to get in there. Try to get the silence off, but the shapeshift was there. He gets caught up, rooted down. Envy sweeps in as Slardar interjects. He could be in trouble. Weeha's made his move. He got a hold of a pesky little Jules Disruptor and just put him into bed.
And Mineski can't really say, okay, we're losing badly, let's just sit back and farm, because they're not going for like a mice build Slack or anything. They got their lineups meant to be strong. Here, 15 minutes until we fight. It's nighttime. This is the nighttime where they're meant to start not necessarily dominating, but doing well, taking fights, and having a Blink Dagger on Slaughter is ideally something wanted to have around the 14-15 minute mark. That's why they sent the Night Stalker down bottom with it. And these, you haven't even got level 6 on Disruptor yet. Earth Spirit has level 2 Magnetize already.
Oh, yeah. What is his next item after that power tread?
He got that. He just picked it up. Oh, he's okay, not quite.
Yeah, that's
got the money for it.
Oh, he went drums along the way.
Oh, interesting.
That's intriguing.
Stats more than anything. Just you tank up. The charges can always be handy too. Movement speed's going to help you a lot against keep up with Slaughter, Sprint, the Night Stalker at night.
Yeah, he's playing it as if this was Earth Spirit from like 2 patches ago or whatever. Like when he used to play in the mid lane. He's just itemizing the same exact way. Screw your new Aether lenses and people getting arcane boots and stuff. And obviously, you know, he doesn't even care for the urn, or doesn't need the urn. Get over here. Bing bong, magnetize.
Let him do that one.
Packed it off.
That's a stolen glimpse from Pi. And
Oh, he packed it off. He lives.
okay.
Wow.
Haunt now coming in.
Never mind.
Did
you get it?
Ooh, no. Tried to get it just with the illusion. I think he pounced away from the illusion, so I didn't want to.
Haunt down though.
Under attack.
They get the tier 2, however. And as Night Stalker wanted to scratch at the tier 1 mid, Misery's quickly there. Misery's like, oh, there's other lanes in this game. Shows up, and we'll start working there slowly.
Could have got the kill if he used the haunt during the Earth Spirit stun and silence, but
Yeah.
perhaps thinking they were going to get it regardless.
See if he had earned though on the Earth Spirit.
He had Veil as
But
well.
we have the Spectre.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and the Veil, of course.
Veil wasn't.
Spectre has the urn, so it's okay.
Yeah, yeah. It was the same thing last time he didn't go for the urn, I think, because they had the Spectre. And those two are often, they're always together going for kills. Like if you ever go double urn, it's probably because the two heroes are off on their own kills.
They got a great setup on Envy though, and that heal is not going to be enough. Beautifully set up there for Mineski, their first big promising play of the game. But are they going to be able to get away with a murder here? They make a move for the Slark. He's able to pounce away from trouble, and they're able to get the bear. Not bad for Mineski.
Not bad.
I mean,
Even with
considering how far ahead Secret are, they get that little bit of rubber band, that little one.
Yep.
And yeah. Look. Oh, wait. Oh, I thought just read 30.4K. I'm like, whoa. But hey, Aether Lens now picked up on Zeus, and I'm sure Slar's got to have his blink by now, right?
Oh, there we go.
There it is.
Highlighted.
Hi. Just going. Puts it to work. This will be a great double set of fights, but this time it looks like Secret are going to be able to respond. Puppy picks up a kill there after the send back, it looks like, and
I send her a Spirit home. He's TPing back in. He's ready for round 2.
And Slark's ready to get the hell out of the boxing, it looks like. Can he make it away? Oh, that damn shockwave to the butt. Not coming back. Ooh. Fabulously late entrance there from Wii, but they get their tier 1. And they won a tier 2.
I feel like he added the frog to his name just in anticipation for all this.
he knew. The problem that what he didn't anticipate is that we're on a Zubu. We don't have no frogs here. Roll forward, Raging Potato. Just as fast as they catch him, he goes down. And this tier 2 is going to be soon to follow. Secret could definitely slope to this game and take your time, get a Roche tower by tower, but I have a feeling that before that we may see a tap out potential Mineski if this does not turn around.
And they'll be probably fairly ready to go diagram when they have Pipe plus the Radiance on Bear. There's no real item timings I'll be waiting for then. The Ags on Chen is always great for pushing diagram, but the fact you went for Pipe means it's going to take a way too long to wait for that if you want to end the game fast.
He's got the Relic. Just kicks the stone in his face. He even commits the Magnetize. Roll in. Aha, you missed it. And don't drop a stone because you can't stop from TPing.
Went for different heroes there. The Bear went for the Slack, so a bit of miscommunication.
Yeah.
Or just greed, I think. I think it was a, oh, I can kill the Night Stalker, you go for the Slack because we both have a chance of getting our kill, and then neither
it's like,
got
you know, Slark is also difficult to go against with Earth Spirit. But look at this, nice flip set back. And they might be able to get Envy here. He goes right into a crush, still stuck in a Stag Storm. They get the kill. Slow grab for Mineski. Two good setups for this Disruptor now. And
they're still just farming atrociously.
Yeah,
I mean, any network in the Slack.
It's one little thing, one little Envy, but look's happening bottom lane. Lone Druid's farm, gonna get his raids, they're gonna get 2.
And typically you think, oh, he killed a Spectre, that's a great pickup, but it's not even about the Spectre this game. It's not about one hero, it's just the overall strategy for Secret should be more than solid enough to win them this game with their current lead.
Yes, Slark is under the watchful eye. That handy-dandy Slark passive will tell him that there's a wand there. He pings it out for his team, and they're sure to take care of it. And moving forward, the Blink Dagger now going to be picked up for your Earth Spirit here. So, makes it a lot easier for your magnetized setups. It might even save you a stone, because now you don't have to use a stone to roll in from afar away. You can just blink in now. We'll continue the snowball. Manta style.
Yeah, MP.
This is
Bring that one out. Wonder how good he is at his glimpse dodging with Manta. Something very, very difficult to do.
You should you should go into like a book when you pull it off in a competitive game, like a special plaque.
Yeah. This glimpse is incredibly bad because the duration, like the time before you get pulled back, changes based on your distance you travel.
They actually get MD down again, but here comes the rest of the team.
How many die?
Magnetized between 3. But look at that! Static Storm response onto Wii, and they get him down instead. They are going to be taking down the Disruptor. He gets a glimpse off, though, that sends him all the way back to Roche, it looks like.
Oh, wow.
Which they were already doing, and they will gladly take back. So it's a Roche, the lives of 2. Can help. So, like, Secret are okay with this.
Yeah, it's a win for Mineski by all metrics. It's the right play to make, but they're still really far behind. And for Secret, the overall strategy is still going to work for them. They've got all the items they need. It's a setback, but they've got the Aegis now. They can group up as 4, go for a push. Spectre can just be farming, pushing a lane and horn in. You just want to make sure Spectre's not going to keep getting put out, because at some point it's kind of starting to add up, but it's not going to a point of Mineski being back in the game just yet.
Yeah, getting good money with these little pickoffs and how extra generous they are because of the disadvantage of net worth, but Secret are still the ones objectively doing so much more across the map. So.
Yeah, and top 4 net worth all still on the Secret side. It's dipped off. It was at like 20, 18, maybe K gold lead, and it's dropped down by 3,000 or 4,000.
Yeah, it's a cute little dip, but it's not any sort of scary landslide yet for Mineski. And a gem already online, so just as quick as Clark picks up a Shadow Blade, you got Chen with a gem. And he gets a pounce here, but quick to retreat. There's the man, gets the quick silence. Magnetize has the kick, but is going to miss the boulder smash. The roll also going to be a miss. Is able to get the stone down from the roll, though, to refresh the Magnetize. But at that point, they're a bit too far and away, and he'll have to pull off altogether. So, a little missed opportunity there for Secret. And for Mineski, thankful to make it away. Misery just confidently jumps right in. Glimpse could be there, possibly. He looks to fight up on the Slark.
He's got the Aegis, so
but yeah,
not a good target.
Got the second life, and Slark's like, yeah, this is not a good fight for me. Says, see you later. And turns back to the bottom lane instead. Looks like our Night Stalker. I didn't never notice he picked up a Talon, but it's at least helped him to get towards an Agnum Scepter. He's already got the point booster. Pi pretty nicely farmed. I saw he already had a Blink Dagger, I believe, and now has a Ghost Scepter. So rich support here. Now has Sprint.
Yes, there's worse spells I guess you could get. It's always worse. But Tech Pipe and Aegis, so I think this is pretty much a recipe for a successful high ground attempt.
You think so, yeah?
The plate mail helps against the amp damage, so you'll be hitting the tower and not get demolished too fast.
Roll.
But it's still hard for them to go high ground without a pickoff, just by the nature of Mineski being the high ground defenders and having the ability to take out the bear with kind of a risk.
Here is an ult coming out. The Haunt towards the mid lane is actually taking away the Zeus. Pi will take Thunderstrike before he does pass out. And here we go.
One less
Double
high ground
crush,
defender to worry about.
Bear, Static Storm between the two, Envy caught a bit of it. Mantas gets himself out from the storm here, still silenced up, stepping back and away, committed from the Slark. Is able to sidestep the Earth Spirit here as Weehaw does engage, but they get a Texas catch onto, pull him back into the Slardar, going to be in a bit of trouble. Will end up going down. Now Secret move in, silence catcher on the Jet Seek Bash. It looks like they're on the verge of being able to close out game number 1. Mineski with only 2 left and alive, no buybacks at the ready. On the verge of losing their first set of racks now. And Slark moves back in, sees Pi, who's kind of scouting things out. Kick silence set about the telekinesis, and that's Slark going down out for 50 seconds without a buyback here. They continue to fight, and they continue to drop one by one. God, this could be quickly over soon, and Secret could be walking away with a game 1 victory here. Definitely walking out, at least 1 racks down. Nice glimpse back, it's a good setup. They take down Mr. EOTK, and it looks like they might be able to possibly, they get Jesse Vash. Good re-engagement comes out from Wee, rolls forward, misses that one though.
And Secret gonna feel good about this win.
That's a racks, that's a buyback, maybe? I don't know, they got 5 kills, a dieback thing. Yeah, Secret feeling great.
Slaughter dieback, Night Stalker also dieback. This is GG.
Yeah. Mineski may be thinking about even the next game right now, but this is...
Yeah, it's... Mineski's always been a team who will never give up until their throne's down or there's mega creeps and it's beyond over. That's just like the Mineski / SEA way, like, you don't give up. You fight till the very bitter end. There's been... Back in the Dota 1 days when I was catching a lot of like the SEA tournaments, you would see teams actually... Those when you could kill the fountain, and you would see fountains actually get destroyed because teams refused to GG out. They'd be going in there with 5 heroes with Omni Knight, popping GA, and kill the fountain. They do it with the CM because you could frostbite the fountain and then it can't attack. So, unfortunately, you can no longer actually kill fountains, but it's always fun when
you know, like in MMA, sometimes there's fighters who actually don't want to tap out and we're willing to just get choked out. But I gotta tell you, if you don't tap out, sometimes you just may get hurt. And in Dota, maybe psychologically. I don't know, but I appreciate the never say die attitude because maybe you just never really know. We've seen some historic throws in our day. This would be a historic one. I mean, you look at the net worth and you think that they filtered it by team.
No, I've never seen a throw from this big a lead. But maybe from pure gold numbers, there's been a throw from this big a lead, but it's all just the hero composition and everything else around it.
Zeus just unfortunately a little too far from home and approaching what looked like smoked secret squad. We're able to get the little Mario man and jump on his head. And
he's their like big source of damage for high ground defense, so
well, he's not there
easy
now.
Easy.
And with 35 seconds gone, Slark says I can get in that, and he can get the hell out. He's down. 50 seconds, no buyback. And look, the mid racks are set to fall.
Mineski. You might want to call GG now.
They don't give up though.
Yep.
So
Secret
are like, well, we want to go to the next game. Warrior's like, I can't believe what the hell happened to this game. I can't believe it. God damn it, guys. Damn it, good game. GG.
I don't know, maybe there's also rating as a factor. The other things take, I don't know how much, like if there's ties later on, it could be something the teams like, keep taking into consideration. So, Mineski.
So there you have it, 13-7.
Brutal.
Brutal. And you know what? You could say from the start when the very first blood of Puppy in the mid lane could have been that first little domino tip point, and it went fast. Looking at Earth Spirit, who got that first blood bonus from it, the early bounty rune, got his levels quick. 12, 1, and 9.
Yep.
That's a traditional Earth Spirit core pub stomping right there.